Hello everyone! Today we're taking you to Taipei's most iconic landmark, the Taipei 101. We're not just visiting the tower itself, but also showing you some incredible viewpoints around the city. And of course, we'll hike up to the best view in town, Elephant Mountain, for that perfect skyline shot. Standing at 508 meters tall with 101 floors, Taipei 101 was the tallest building in the world from 2004 till 2009, when it was dethroned by the Burj Khalifa. It's now the 11th tallest building in the world and the tallest in Taiwan. The tower's design is inspired by a stalk of bamboo, a symbol of growth and learning in Chinese culture with 8 sections. In Chinese culture, the number 8 stands for luck and prosperity. Fun fact, every night the tower lights up in a different color of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or pink, depending on the day of the week. But the biggest crowd shows up on New Year's Eve, when Taipei 101 becomes the center of an epic fireworks display. Since it's the tallest building in Taipei, you'll keep spotting it from all over the city. It's actually really helpful for finding your way while exploring. There are plenty of cool spots to snap some creative shots. One of our favorites, Zhongshan Park. The view of the tower from here is just beautiful, and the park itself is a peaceful escape from the city's hustle and bustle. From Zhongshan Park, you can easily walk to the tower itself, or just hop on the red MRT line. Taipei 101 even has its own station. Exit 4 leads you straight into the tower's food court. At the base of the tower, there's a huge luxury shopping mall with all the big name brands. But if you're here for the view, head up to the 5th floor for the observatory ticket area. We're now taking the escalators towards the observatory because we are at the famous Taipei 101 tower. And we're gonna go up because there is a little bit of light opening with sunshine, so hopefully we make it and we get a good view. As of 2025, tickets start at $18 for the standard observatory access. Everything is nicely organized and the staff will guide you the whole way. Once you're checked in, you'll ride on one of the fastest elevators in the world, all the way up to the 89th floor. The lights dim, stars appear on the ceiling, and a screen shows the speed and your position within the tower in real time. It's a really cool ride. We just took the elevator up and it went super quickly, right?
Yep, it was 37 seconds and at times I think 500 meters per second it said. Oh wait, 500 meters per minute it was, which is super fast.
Crazy, because you could see the arrow moving where we were on the tower.
Right.
Yeah, that was a crazy experience and our ears were popping.
Actually the view is better than we thought because it was super cloudy, right? So,
yeah.
But actually you can see quite some things.
Once at the top, you'll be treated to a magnificent 360-degree view over Taipei. There are also tons of photo ops and fun Instagram-friendly spots up there. So this is the decoration that you have inside the observatory, and it smells so nice. I'm gonna check it. I think it's all real actually. This is not fake flowers, that's why it smells like a botanical garden. It's so nice. Downstairs we also saw so many photo opportunities. People love that, right?
Yeah, the view is magnificent. And I have to say, I'm a sucker for these things. I love seeing the cities, the big cities more.
from here you can actually also see quite some mountain ranges, and one of them looks like an elephant slurf. They even draw it here on the window, and it's where we later is gonna go up. So Elephant Mountain is known for a magnificent view of the city and mostly Taipei Tower 101. So we're excited to go for sunset kind of, and you can see it from here a little bit. One of the highlights within the tower is the unique mass damper, which made the news during the recent earthquake that hit the country. It acts as a giant pendulum to mitigate building sway during earthquakes and strong winds.
So this is the attuned mass damper, which is supposed to keep the integrity of the building intact, and it goes from the 87th till the 92nd floor. That's humongous. I think it's the biggest in the world.
If you want to go even higher, you can climb to a small outdoor platform on the 91st floor. It's west facing and the fence is obstructing the views, but it's still worth checking out. Now for the best view of Taipei 101 and the entire city skyline, head to nearby Elephant Mountain. It's Taipei's most popular hike and gives you that classic postcard shot. The trailhead is only about a kilometer walk away from the tower. You can also take the MRT one stop to Shangshan Station. From there it's about 10 minutes on foot. The hike itself takes around 20 to 30 minutes depending on your fitness level up a long staircase. The first major viewpoint is at the 6 giant boulders, with another great platform just above it. There are way more trails if you want to keep on hiking, and lots of locals come here for their daily workout. Since it's a popular place for locals and tourists alike, you won't be alone, especially around sunset. We went in the late afternoon to avoid the worst of the heat, but it was still very humid and sticky. We definitely didn't dress for a proper hike. And don't forget to bring mosquito repellent, there were so many mosquitoes along the way. Still, the views are absolutely worth it. If you continue past the boulders, you'll find more quiet viewpoints even higher up. We highly recommend doing this hike at around sunset, that way you get golden hour views of the skyline. And if you stay a little longer, you'll see the city light up after dark. That night, the tower was glowing green.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
You don't dare to, eh?
So when you're standing up there on the platform, you can really see the spots from the lights where people are supposed to walk. It's super lit, so no flashlight needed. We just returned from the Elephant Mountain and damn, it's so worth it. We got very lucky because today still cleared up and it was so beautiful. It's magnificent. Along the way you already have multiple like viewing platforms, but it's definitely worth to go all the way up. Actually, you have the very top, which I do like. Then you have this frame of like with branches and stuff, but I like the one before that the most, where most people watch the sunset. And yeah, we stayed until dark, as you can tell, and the city lights were so cool, so it's very worth it to go before sunset, so you still see everything in the daylight, then see the sunset, and then see the lights go on. Yeah, it was my highlight of the day. So in my opinion, if you have to choose, sunset here is more worth than going up the tower, definitely. From towering heights to sunset hikes, this day showed us just how stunning Taipei can be. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more adventures around Taipei and beyond. See you in the next one!